Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jared at 3Cs. Today I'm working on a 2023 Beta 250RR. This is the standard model. It has oil injection and we are removing it. Thought I would show you real quick how to get the oil tank out of the chassis. So let's jump into it. So as you can see, I already have a lot of the bike disassembled because I'm also going to do the race wire harness. We're going to eliminate a lot of the stuff up on the handlebars. That's a separate topic, separate video. I do get a lot of calls on this because right now you can see our oil tank is loose. And to loosen the oil tank, I only had 2 screws on the top. That's all we had holding the actual oil tank to the upper subframe. No other bolts on it. What I've already done, kind of part of the wire harness job, is the under fender over there. That's 6 bolts. We drop the under fender down. There's 2 out here, 4, 6. Under fender comes down. It's got a little wire harness that sneaks along. It plugs into this 6-pin connector right here. I've already disconnected all that. And then the upper fender, your rear fender, this guy has 2 bolts here, 1 here, and then 1 on the other side. And then if these ones are still in, but then you can just rock that rear fender off. So then that way you have the rear fender off, these bolts are out, these bolts are out, this one is out, and then that would leave us with, on each side, the lower subframe is connected to the upper subframe with these 2 long bolts. There's 1 on each side. So there's 1 here, and then the same exact bolt on the other side, it's this one. So I pulled those 2 bolts out. I'm gonna put them back. And then we have 4 of these. We have 2 on the top. 1, 2, these are a 10 mil, a little bit bigger. And then we have 1, 2. So I've dropped 2 and 4 of these. These are now out of the way. And you can still see that the upper and lower subframe are still totally connected. And this is where I think a lot of people get stuck because like, well, I've got everything out of the way. Well, you don't. So I just went ahead and loosened the upper front subframe bolts just so they're loose. But I now need to take out this 8mm, because this subframe box needs to stay with a lower subframe. And I'm going to loosen these on both sides. So I'm going to loosen both of these and take these out, and then we'll jump back to it. Okay, these are loose down here. That is out, and then this one is out over here. And so now with one hand, I'm going to try to rock this stuff to get it loose. So I'm going to grab this lower subframe bar because we need to get this oil tank out right here. So I'm going to grab this and kind of shake it a little bit. You can see because all these bolts are now out and this one's loose. Probably if I would have taken that bolt out all the way, it would probably let it come all the way out. So let me... That subframe bar is out of the way. And see how we're still stuck in here. We can't get this thing out, even if I rock it. So this is why all these other bolts had to come out. So now we got to try to separate this, and I can't really do it with one hand. Let's grab this other bar over on this side, see if we can't pop it out a little bit. Kind of have to pull up and out. There we go. So it's kind of like doing this. It has to go down and out that way. So now it should give me enough room to pop this thing out of here. So look at that. Our oil tank is now out of a Beta 2-stroke. I need to disconnect my oil line, but just wanted to do a really quick video on how to remove an oil tank. Again, Jared at 3Cs. Enjoy the ride, and we'll see you on the trail.